Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Bo, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Gauranga, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Gauranga, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Nam, Hare 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 Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Gaur Premanande.
So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to the score reading for the Prabhupada Marathon 2024. A big Haribol! What? What? Okay. Yeah, so we will start with a video message from our Sankirtan coordinator, Jani Tai Prabhu. It's a short message to all of us.
Hare Krishna, diese Sankirtan devotees, protected children of the Evident Social of God. And to cover the wish of your person, we which of the teaching and following the original. Hare Krishna, diese Sankirtan devotees, protected children of the Evident Social of God. And to cover the wish of your person, we which of the teaching and following the original. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishnu 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 Ja, ich möchte eine kleine Nachricht sprechen, einen Gruß und natürlich meine Ehrerbietung und Dankbarkeit ausdrücken. Es ist so schön, dass ihr zum Sankirtan Festival euch getroffen habt. Das Sankirtan Festival ist das beste Festival im Jahr. Es kommen so viele Devotees zusammen, die sich hingegeben haben über den ganzen Monat, die sich vollkommen auf die Buchverteilung konzentriert haben und ein wundervolles Yatra vollbracht haben und zelebrieren dann gemeinsam diese Hingabe am Ende des Jahres. Und da ist einfach so viel Ekstase, so viel Mercy, so viel Power da. Und ich freue mich, dass ihr euch zusammengetroffen habt. Ich wäre sehr gern dabei. Ich hoffe, dass ich nächstes Jahr schaffen kann. Ich möchte meine Ehrerbietung einem jeden von euch darbringen. Es freut mich zu sehen, dass ihr euch wieder hingegeben habt. Es ist so wichtig, diesen Beitrag in dieser Gesellschaft zu leisten. Letztendlich sich nicht jeder darüber bewusst ist. Und letztendlich ist das Einzige, was die Menschen zufriedenstellen kann. und was uns wahre Glückseligkeit bringen kann. Ja, in jeder Sankirtan-Devotee bekommt das größte Geschenk, wenn er sich auf die Straße stellt und diese Barmherzigkeit weitergeben kann. Man kann Krishna so wunderschön erfahren, man kann sich so sehr hingeben. Es gibt so wundervolle Momente der Reinigung, aber es gibt auch wundervolle Momente der Ekstase. Und ja, so ist Sankirtan einfach ein wundervolles Geschenk von Srila Prabhupada. Und es ist so wichtig, dass ihr diesen Service macht, so wichtig für nicht nur für die Gesellschaft, nicht nur für einen jeden von euch, aber eben auch für uns als internationale Gesellschaft, als Krishna-Bewusstsein ist es so wichtig, dass es Sankirtan-Devotees gibt, dass Sankirtan-Devotees zusammenkommen und dass andere Devotees auch die Möglichkeit haben, mit Sankirtan-Devotees in Kontakt zu kommen. Ja, so möchte ich einen jeden von euch meine Ehrerbietung darbringen und meine Dankbarkeit. Und ja, ich wälze mich in den Staub eurer Lotusfüße. Ich möchte auch meine Glückwünsche an jeden von euch ausdrücken. Besondere Glückwünsche möchte ich natürlich Paramatma Krishna Prabhu ausdrücken. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, du hast dieses Jahr wieder den ersten Platz beim Marathon gemacht. Vielen Dank für deinen stetigen Einsatz. Es ist wirklich faszinierend, mit welcher Stetigkeit und ja, mit welcher Konsistenz du jedes Jahr so viele Bücher verteilst und immer wieder zeigst, was möglich ist. Du bist eine große Inspiration für das deutsche Yatra, für den deutschen Sankirtan, ein so wichtiger Pfeiler des deutschen Sankirtans. Und ich hoffe, dass du uns viele Jahre noch weiter Srila Prabhupads Bücher verteilen kannst und auch andere Devotees weiterhin inspirierst. Natürlich auch allen anderen Devotees nochmal meine Ehrerbietung und herzliche Glückwünsche. Und ich wünsche euch ein wundervolles Festival und für das vollkommene Jahr auch alles Gute. Ich hoffe, dass wir uns mal treffen. Ich hoffe, dass ich nächstes Jahr dabei sein kann. Ich hoffe, dass ich auch nächstes Jahr, dass ich da auch mal ein paar mehr Bücher verteilen kann als dieses Jahr und mehr im Sankirtan aktiv sein kann. Bitte gebt mir euren Segen. Alle Ehre sei euch und alle Ehre sei Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you very much. So, thanks to Janitai Prabhu. And before we start with the score reading, we want to honor our special guest with a present. This year we organized with His Grace Mahajan Prabhu. He has a factory to make clothes, and he helped us very much to design and manufacture presents for the Sankirtan devotees. And before we start with the participating Sankirtan devotees in the Prabhupada Marathon, we want to give thanks to all the very special guests today in this festival, and we want to give them something. So we start with Manida Prabhu! Manida Prabhu ki!
Manida Prabhu ki!
His Grace Tapas Prabhu! Tapas Prabhu ki! Then we have here a present for Anna Kadundobi Prabhu! Anna Kadundobi Prabhu ki! And we have also one for Jai Sachinandana Prabhu! Jai Sachinandana Prabhu ki! And we have one for Sankirtan Prabhu! Sankirtan Prabhu ki! So the other special guests, we are all special guests, but the very special guests are not here from the last presents. So we continue now with a score reading from the Czech yatra. So please, Sankirtan Prabhu, enlighten us with the scores. So we need a microphone here for him.
Yeah, sorry.
Shall we?
Can we?
No problem. So the idea is, when the scores are being read, that the devotee comes forward makes his dandavat, his pranam to Prabhupada, and then gets the mercy of Srila Prabhupada's original lotus shoes on his head, and the very special blessings of the club of Lord Nrsingadev by Manira Prabhu. Okay, and then he gets a present here, and then he can walk back to his place.
If they're still conscious, they get. This club is 2 times bigger than last year.
Really?
Just make some noise.
I'm not sure if it was a joke or.
No, it's much bigger. It's funny. The time before we used different one. Maybe even 4 people to hold it. It's like Kashi. German style.
Yeah, so we can manage and.
Really strong. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I think it's okay.
1 second, Prabhu. We could need a translator into German. Who could translate? Especially Madeleine Mataji needs a translation. Yeah? Thank you, Sulaka Prabhu. So we have here translation to German if someone speaks not English. And
Maybe some translation for Czech. Mahagouranga. Those who don't speak Czech, ty, co nemluvíte anglicky, tak si sedněte tam k Mahagourangovi, jestli chcete něco rozumět. Ono to nebude složitý. My English is quite simple, even for those who don't understand English. So.
Ich muss jetzt auf Englisch.
Okay, so shall I start with the Saraprabhu or? Yeah. Okay. So okay, I will be reading. Devotees who participated in marathon are on the list and are here also. I will skip those who are not here to make it shorter. And I really try to go through the list and make a mark who is here. So if I forget somebody who is here sitting, please, just raise your hand. I am also here. I think it will not happen, but you never know. So, okay, for this year's marathon, we have 123 devotees on the list who made it up on the list. And first 10 of them are with few books. So, and also in the beginning or at the end are children of devotees who try to go in the street with their parents or teachers to distribute something. So I will start with place 120 is Bhaktin Savitri, and she can come with her mother Krishna Parayani Mataji. Savitri distributed 2 small books. Are they here? Sleeping. Okay. Peacefully sleeping. Then we have children from our farm who went, it was during the school, part of the school education. They went with their teachers to one town close to the farm. So with one big book is Ruparani Rukmini, Shri, and Bhakta Narada. Yeah, so they can, are they here? Come. Pokloňte se. Pod to běž, Nárado, pod to, abys mohl dostat na hlavu pěkně. Tak. Then Jai Haribol. And also with one Maha big book, 2 points is Tripurari Prabhu. He's a good cook. He's cooking also here. He's living on our farm, having 2 kids. His wife is a teacher in our school. Number also with 2 points, Brahmakarika Mataji. Okay, she is originally from Russia, living on the farm as the wife of our Sureshwara Prabhu. Then we have 94, Bhakta Matyo. He joined recently our Brahmachari team, so he's taking care of the backstage. Yeah, cleaning, washing clothes and kitchen and everything. Then I skip 76th place with 4 points is Ekayani Mataji. Okay. So she went one day in the street to be on the list because we have unofficial rule: who is not on the list for the marathon, he cannot go to the temple next year. So it's not strictly followed rule, but it's just a fun rule. Yeah. Then 71, 5 points, Bhakta Roman. Roman tady není? Není tady. Okay. 66th place, 6 points is Bhaktin Lavanga Manjari. So she is the oldest child, I mean, on the border. I know, maybe not already any more child. So she is the oldest student in our small school, which we have on the farm. And yeah, she went 2 times, I think. 2 times. Mataji, 2 times? Yeah. 2 times in the street with her mother. Then we have place number 47. Přijel Rajendranath? Nepřijel, že? Není tady. Okay, so we skip this. Number 38 is with 22 book points, 20 big and 1 Maha is Bhaktin Mangala Gaurangi. Haribol! This is the best girl in our group for book distribution. She was really fired up. She went out with Mukta Kesha Prabhu, which is, we can say, uncle. And so they distributed together. And when she was with him, he was getting almost double donations, somehow or other. So they together managed to distribute quite some books. So they were in the street for a few days, always like for 3 hours, something like this. So very nice result, I would say. Okay, 27th place is with 41 big books and 41 book points, Mukta Kesha Prabhu. This is I cannot really describe, this is very special, most special devotee, extraordinary, eccentric. He will make fun even out of Manidhar Prabhu, which is really something. So, but Manidhar Prabhu is from Czech, so he likes him very much somehow or other. They are good friends. He is also managing Manidhar Prabhu's website. I mean, putting everything, articles and everything, and taking care of this. 26th place. 47 book points, Kamalapati Prabhu. I think his daughter is sleeping. I think he's also taking a rest. Yeah? Okay. Then number 23 is with 76 book points, Bhakta Adam. Adam? Yeah, he's there. Okay. He went out for some hours, some days in the street. It was heavy for him, but his wife forced him to go. But finally he decided to donate a set of Srimad-Bhagavatam to local village library. So he had his struggle in the street and then he distributed like this. So we put him here. So one set is there included. Hare Krishna. Okay. Number 20. This is one member of our Albanian team, the organizer. This is 167 Albanian books, 6 English Gitas, 96 book points. Oh, yeah. It's Markandeya Prabhu. So we have been speaking about Albania already the day before, so many devotees already heard what's going on. So Markandeya Prabhu was organizing the first marathon in Albania this year. So he's included in our score because there is no yatra yet in Albania. So yeah, it's part of our scores. And yeah, they did quite well. It's not easy job to distribute books there, especially to get Lakshmi. It's easy to distribute, but to get Lakshmi it's a little difficult. Otherwise, they're very friendly. But yeah, like that. So, and otherwise, Markandeya is the main pillar of our, how to say, technical, whatever needed, cars, construction, everything he's doing. He's from Russia, but his ability to deal with Czech and everything is better than most of the Czechs. He knows the Czech Republic more than our Czech brahmacharis, and everything he can find out, buy here, there. He has so many contacts and dealing with so many people. It's amazing. Yeah. Then number 19 is with 108 book points, Karunika Mataji. So Mataji is also originally from Russia, living in Czech Republic and distributing books. Every marathon she participates and is doing very nicely. Then we have Rajendranath, not here. So number 14 with 381 Albanian books, 6 big books and 12 Gitas with 221 book points is Radha Govinda Karuna Prabhu. So he just in November he went to Mayapur for some education. He got unexpectedly initiated by His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, and he started his marathon in India for a few days. Then he distributed on the way to Prague, and from Prague he went to Albania to be there for the marathon. He does not speak English. He knows only one sentence: I have nice books for you, please take one. And then he knows few words in Albanian: Dumilek, Tremilek. That means give me 200 or 300. That's it. That's all. Somehow or other, he managed to distribute probably the most books in the Albanian marathon, looks like. So amazing, amazing. Then on the place number 13 with 34 Mahabig, 98 big, 220 small, 221 book points. It's part of Prabhupada Bhavan, Manidhara Prabhu. Yeah, Maya Prabhu is our great support, inspiration, of course, all of you probably. And he is coming regularly to our place, and he is regularly submitting scores under Prabhupada Bhavan, which we are very proud of. His Grace Manindra Prabhu ki jai. So now first 10. This is 30 Mahabig, 245 big, 8 small, 338 book points is Mataji Sukanya Lalita. She is distributing books already for some years, 3, 4. So she's very good book distributor. She had an operation during the marathon. She was in a hospital also, but still she managed in the hospital, outside the hospital, in the street, somewhere else, distribute 300 books. Yeah.
While in coma, she was also.
Yeah, her life is book distribution, and she is always very much wishing to all other devotees. You know, she's sending messages. Say, I wish you so nice marathon. Please distribute many books. She's very good-hearted devotee. Then number 8 place is again Mataji, 61 Mahabig, 340 big books, 2 sets of Srimad-Bhagavatam, 524 book points. Vidarbha Kanya Mataji. So Mataji is a teacher on our farm. She's teaching all these kids you see here, and she is doing so many services and cooking for devotees and teaching children and taking care of garden and this and that. I mean, it's really a lot of stuff, and especially this education of children is extremely important. So we are very glad to her that she is also giving an example, going for a marathon. Children can see what is the real devotion. Vidarbha Kanya Mataji ki jai. Place number 7, 37 Maha, 613 big books, 703 book points is Jai Prabhu. So Jai Prabhu, he is distributing full-time since 2020, and we are traveling together during the marathon. He is cooking, cleaning, cutting vegetable, and I'm driving. And we both are distributing books. So we had a lot of adventure and nice days, and also some challenges in the marathon, so it was really nice. Jai is a very good cook. He's our main cook in the ashram. He cooks practically all Sunday feasts. And during the week, he cooks for me, and I need heavy diet to survive. So, and yeah, he's doing so nicely. He's planning his life every year, and he has planned to distribute for many more years. And he's praying to Krishna, and he's sometimes telling me, I think till 70 we can make it in the van, isn't it? Maybe after 70 it's not possible, but till 70 it should be working. And he's exercising every day, trying to keep himself very fit, so he will be able to be living in the van as long as possible. And then he wants to go out from the temple. So give him your blessings so he can fulfill his great desire. Jai Prabhu ki jai. Jai ki jai. 6th place, he's not here, 179 Mahabig, 422 big books, 876 book points is Falguna Gaura Prabhu. So there was a tension for the 4th place, just small difference. 5th place is surprise of this marathon, 66 Mahabig, 721 big books, and 884 book points is Bhakta Martin. So the special thing is that Bhakta Martin started to distribute books at the end of September, is it? This year. He joined this summer. So it's quite amazing. So he started slowly, and during the marathon he was traveling with Maha Gauranga, and he was doing amazing book distribution. It's really fired up Bhakta. He's 5th on marathon, almost 4th, but he's 5th. And good, I mean, amazing person. Very happy. He likes devotees, he likes prasadam, he likes fun, he likes book distribution. And yeah, so I will tell a little more when I will speak about Maha Gauranga also. So I think next marathon, it will be interesting. Yeah? It looks interesting. Bhakta Martin ki jai! So fourth place, 65 Maha, 746 big books, 42 small books, 5 medium, 889 book points is Kastha Mataji. So Mataji is participating in Prabhupada Marathon since 2017. So she is our best Mataji book distributor for many years. She is amazing. She is doing, amazing things there in the street, and she is very determined. Even when there is Sunday and we all go for Sunday feast, she will come on Sunday feast with a trolley from book distribution, and after Sunday feast at 6 o'clock, she goes out again to distribute books. And I'm telling her, this is not possible. I just like it. I just like it. So, and the other Mataji, Vidarbha Kanya, she was traveling with her. Actually, Vidarbha Kanya Mataji, that result she had, these 524 book points, was just for 2 weeks. She was on only half marathon. She managed also to distribute some Bhagavatam sets, which of course helps with points. That was some Krishna friends they were lifted with, and some other person. They were together, and she was telling me how Kastha Mataji is like. She's very shy when you see her. She's very shy, very humble. But when she is in the street, she does not have any fear. Nothing. She goes to everyone, tells whatever needed. She's stopping groups of people, giving everybody book. She will distribute on the bus stop, I hate it, The other people looking at you and you are distributing to one and then you go to another one. I just cannot do it. She has no problem. He didn't take, so maybe you will take. And on the crossroad, the traffic lights, she's waiting for the green man, and on the maybe some book for you or for you, and like that. And and in the evening we share our results on WhatsApp group. And we are with Jai sitting in the van already, like after prasadam, and why these Matajis are not still sending the results, Well, how many they distributed? They should send. And then we realized that they were in the town, there were not so many people. They left at 5, then went to another place, and then they went on the parking lot of some market until 6:30 or something like that. 7, they were still on the parking lot distributing books and having some good time. And we were already like, why are they not sending the results, So, very determined. Kastha Mataji ki jai. So, place number 3, 33 Mahabik, 935 Big, 968 Maha and Big. That means 1001 book points. Sureshwara Prabhu. Hari Hari Bol. So also Sureshwara Prabhu is very stable devotee. He lives on our farm, but his main occupation is book distribution. He distributes through the whole year. It's his income for his Grihastha ashram also. And so I think this is his. After many years, he gave over 1,000. Yeah, is it? After some years, it was little less in previous years. But actually, Sureshwar Prabhu was the number 1. Maybe you don't remember. It's not always me, but he was number 1 in 2016, 17, 16, I guess, 16. Yeah. And that year it was even also our greatest marathon for Prabhupada Bhavan, and he did over 2,000 books. So he's stable distributing books, and he has his quota he made for his marathon. I will give every day 44 quota books. So every day result came 44. One day it came 43. That was a very heavy day. He couldn't finish the last one, and of course he had a few days when he did more, and finally he saw the opportunity. 1,000 is possible, so so he went for it, and the last day he gave 70 big books, and it was there. Sureshwara Prabhu ki jai. Second place, 133 Maha, 1,048 big books, which is 1,345 book points, is Maha Gauranga Prabhu. what to say about Mahagauranga. He's a very special devotee. He is a very happy devotee and very funny devotee and very determined. He was a boxer before also. So he likes challenges. He was challenging me every week. I am going to defeat you this week. You don't know yet. And yeah, so it was, we were...
When we were in Czech, Bhakti Maharaj said, Mahagauranga, he looks like he just came out from the 60s. The Japanese devotees, they're in the 60s.
Amazing, yeah.
Fire up.
Still such people exist. This is a proof. So Mahagauranga is, yeah, he has special style of book distribution. He is a special person. We were on contact on phone. He was sometimes calling me for approvals, like calling in the evening. Sangha Prabhu, this is horrible day, you know. I am in this town and we have only this many books and it's already like 4 and do you think it will be an offense if we just stop for today and go to cook some good prasadam and we want to cook some good prasadam and a little relax. Is it an offense? It's not. Is it not? No. So I was saying, of course, no problem, Gauranga. Go home, you know, buy some bhoga, cook something nice, and tomorrow you will have a nice day. Yeah, really, we can do this. Okay, I'm so happy. And then send a photo, you know, of completely full plates of prasadam and completely sweating, you know, so happy, blissful smiles. And another day he was calling to me, just a week later, Sankirtan Prabhu, I don't know what to do, you know. Today, because they went last week, they went to south of Bohemia, close to German border here, and they don't have van yet finished, so they had to stay in, usually they stay with some Grihastha congregation, but there was nobody to accommodate them. So they wanted to rent a simple guest house, some rooms. And when they come there, they realized that they booked, but the person told them it's full. And it was, 10 in the evening or something like that. And it was freezing and just small car, and now they had to do something. So they finally found something in the midnight, some horrible place, where they gave them shared room with someone else for 20 euros per day per person, shared room. And when they opened the door, they felt immediately smelled some horrible smell. And they saw on the table this beer, bottles, and some powder, pervitin powder. And that there was a normal, how you say, feťák? Junkie, yeah. And he was there with them. And when I heard that later, I said I would immediately go away, even. But they slept there, they put everything under themselves. They slept there with that person. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Then in the morning they had to go, somewhere else to find some other place to accommodate, and then they could start book distribution. So they were in another hostel or some guest house, whatever it was, some simple accommodation arrangement for 8 euros per person per day, and they were the most sophisticated people in the whole building. All others were just very low class, so they couldn't cook so much there. So he was calling me, it was Friday. And today it was, Vainata Prabhu brought us some prasadam and books from the temple, so we overate like anything, and overate. And in the afternoon we just spaced it out, and we didn't go out at all. So I feel so bad now. What to do? Tell me what can I do? I told him, maybe you can go to some market, but it's so late. I'm so tired, but I feel so big frustration. and I told him, okay, so just go to take a rest, and tomorrow you will make the day. And the next day he decided, I will give 100. 100 is in Czech considered quota, Then you are a Maharati when you have 100 big book points in the street. So, and there are not so many devotees who were able to do it in the last 15 years, just few. So he was determined and he was calling to other devotees for blessings. And one of them was, I didn't advise him this one because this was my system, but we asked Alalanath Prabhu, you maybe know him, he's a pujari from Prague. And he asked him for blessings and also some other devotees. And the next day he was determined to give 100 books, and the scores were not coming, 6 o'clock not coming, 7 o'clock not coming, 8 o'clock not coming. So I'm thinking, are they sleeping or he's doing something extraordinary? And then at 9 something, it comes, and 101. Haribol. And he was there for 12 hours, 12 hours. I am not able to do 12 hours. I'm doing 7.5. But it's 12 hours, determined that he will give it, and he did it. And I remember also when I was brahmachari in Temple Prague, I was always going to Alanath Prabhu. He was pujari, and he's a very pure person. I always ask, please, Alanath Prabhu, pray for all of us, Sankirtan devotees. You are every day with deities. So we can distribute a lot of books for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. But some special prayer for our van. We want to distribute the most. And one special prayer, so for me, please. And I was telling that to one other devotee, his big guy.
He wants to glorify the person who did not.
If somebody don't know, Sankirtan Prabhu, he is leading now 3 projects. One project is our farm community in Czech Republic. Second project is our brahmachari ashram, Prabhupada Bhavan. And from next week, he will lead the restaurant project, vegetarian restaurant in Brno, restaurant in Nepal. And just for your information, because for me, I cannot understand how to do it, because during the marathon, he managed.
Take it. It's good for us.
Sorry. And during the marathon, he managed many things for all Sankirtan groups, because I was in Albania and he must to arrange cars, groups, books for everyone. Sometimes somebody has some problem and he managed this problem also, and also he managed all stuff about this restaurant. And I cannot understand and imagine how he distribute 100 books per day, manage everything, and after manage everything for all devotees. And for us it's like, it's like our father who care a lot about all of us, really in personal way. Sankirtan Prabhu Ki.
In personal way.
I was just thinking, if somebody ever makes a murti of Sankirtan Prabhu, it has to have lots of hands like this,
4, not 6.
At least 10 on each side.
Taking care of the van, he's encouraging all the other devotees, and of course, he has the maximum of the engagement and also of the mercy. So this is the secret, the mercy. You got a lot of mercy from all this project that you're managing. Congratulations.
That was enough. So I wanted to say that each and every book is a miracle, and sometimes devotees have amazing stories, and some don't have so amazing stories, but actually they feel after every book it was special. You can't say that, tell me some story. That person came, he didn't want, then he took. So it doesn't seem to be anything special, but for that person at that time, particular, staying in the street and trying, and people are refuting, and after some longer time somebody takes a book, it's amazing. Also I was thinking, it's not that glorious to be there whole marathon and distributing every day 70, 80, or it's easy to be, but for those who are struggling and trying and doing 20 books, 15 books, 10 books, but still are there, those who are not book distributors, they usually do not understand what those devotees are going through, but those who are book distributors, they can really appreciate everyone who is standing there in the street trying to distribute some books and continuing, going through some mental struggles. Go home, it's too cold, or nobody takes it. You are not empowered. Whatever, mind is telling so many things, but they are staying there, continuing, and this is very glorious. And each and every book is a miracle. Small miracle, maybe big miracle. It's a miracle. So altogether, Czech Yatra distributed this year 1,094 Mahabig, 8,353 big books, 1,017 medium, 793 small, which is 11,791 book points. Hare Krishna. Ananda Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah, thank you very much, Sankirtan Prabhu, for a wonderful presentation. Maybe we'll top this course, but the mode of presentation, I don't know if I can top that. Yeah, so forgive me, I hope I make it as interesting as you, but I don't think it will be possible. Also because Sankirtan Prabhu, he's on the street, he distributes, he knows all the devotees, so he can speak very lively about all of them, so I might not be able to reproduce that. My book distribution was more from the background. So I'm very happy that I can present this course, the German Yatra, actually Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And we will then also ask some devotees to speak something about those devotees with whom they were distributing, to have more information about their results. So, okay, I have a long list. On our list we have 95 devotees who reported this course in this marathon, but I will also read only those who are here or to whom are marked by Vedasar. He gave me here. So this. Okay, so we start with place 87 with 2 book points. Govindadev Prabhu from Simhachalam. Haribol. I don't think he's here. Unfortunately, he's our temple president. And we are very happy that we have such a wonderful temple president and good friend to manage the whole place and give us shelter and help us. And actually, in general, the Simhachalam community is so nice because it's my family. We know each other since many, many years, and we are very grateful that we can have such an amazing place. I met Manida Prabhu before on the staircase in front of the old supreme, the supreme flat. And he said he always walked by with great caution and respect because I said, how things changed. No? So, but they changed in one sense for us to the better because we can be here, live here, serve the Lord here, and Govinda Dev also participated to show his solidarity. Hare Krishna. So then on place 80, I mentioned him, even though he's not here, Bhakta Björn with 3.5 book points. He is one of our new Bhaktas, but he got sick, very sick before the marathon, and he was not able to participate. Like a tick bite him, and he got this borreliose. So that's unfortunate. On place number 77 with 4 book points, Manju Krishna Devidasi. Haribo. She's one of our very old devotees here, senior devotees, let's say like this, so many years here, and she takes care of the cows, and she's very known in the village, and now she made a driving license and also distributes some books next to her services, and of course she takes care of the cows, which is a huge service. Then on place 72 with 5.75 book points, Bhakta Robin from Simhachalam. Also not here. He's one also of our new Bhaktas, very enthusiastic devotee from East Germany, very good. Not East Germany. He's not East Germany? Schwabenländer, okay, sorry. And very good soccer player. We know this first-hand experience before. First time on the street, I think. Yeah, he was very inspired to do it, so let's see. Hope he continues. On place 69 with 7 book points, Balaram Pran Prabhu. Haribo! He is originally from Jordania, Trudenia, you say, yeah? So he translates actually books into Arabic language. Now he works with the Arabic BBT, and he went out a bit also. So he has a very important service now. Yeah, because these Arabic books, we have many devotees distribute these Arabic books now because, of course, there are so many foreigners now in Germany, and for them it's a good preaching field. So on place 67, Mitravinda Devidasi with 9 book points. Haribo! Also not here. Vedasar, next year we have to announce, please come everyone. Right? Where is everyone? What's that, you know? Okay. On place number 58, Bhakta Brian, our temple commander, with 16.75 book points. Haribo! On place 54, with 23 book points, Kishori Kun Devidasi. Haribo! She is one of our wonderful ladies here doing service for the Lord. She's empowered to make the garlands. In so many years, organizes the garlands for the Lord every day, even to the winter season. In the summer we have the fields full with flowers, and in winter we have tree bark garlands, things like this, or some broccoli garlands. So we have to be innovative, no? But in general, yeah, it's very wonderful that she goes out on the book distribution. So on place 4. Yes, please. Yeah, whenever you want to say something, please do it, because you have more insight.
Hare Krishna. Yes, so whenever we plan a community Sankirtan festival or a Harinam Sankirtan adventure to Munich or Nuremberg, Kishori Kund Mataji is the first one in the row, always asking, hey, can I take part, can I participate? And it's very enlivening and very inspiring that she always comes and she always does her best. She's really making an endeavor to talk to the people. She's very, very personal with the people on the street and very lovely. And thank you very much for always being there. Hare Krishna.
So on place 49 with 28.5 book points, Gopi Gita Devidasi. Haribo! Here from Simhachalam. She is managing the temple shop, and she is giving seminars on the Holy Name and also distribute books. So, and when I read her, then I also read her 2 sons, Charu and Murari. Wow. Haribo. Because Charu went out for 1 day and he distributed 5 hours in Passau and distributed 2 books. And Murari stayed back so that his older brother can go out on book distribution. He supported him from background. And he was with his mother, and his mother said already to him, Charu, let's go home. You know, it's already late. And just 5 hours, you know, imagine. And alone like this on the street, approaching everyone and distributing 2 books, you know. Yeah, he is very inspired to do that. Very determined. So, yes. Okay, that's later. Okay, so I get some notes here. What is that? Was sind das Sets? 2 Sets? Ah, 78 heißt das. Okay. Muss man auch lesen können. Ne? Okay, so in between I put this inside. Okay, then place 42, our Simhachalam legend, Narahari Devidasi. With 54 book points. Narahari Mataji, of course, everyone knows her. She needs no introduction. But what is amazing about her, that she goes out every week, once a time, right? Once a week you go out. I always give her the books from the book lager. She comes, oh, can I have more books? And I will bring her. And last year she had also a medical issue when we were in India. Actually, I was at the time also there, some serious issue, heart issue, but it went well that she could recover. And during the recovery time, she went out on book distribution and asked her, maybe you should stay home and recover. It's very serious. She said, no, it's very good for me. I have to move anyway. It's good for my heart. Go on the street. So it's very amazing. Since so many years, once a week going out doing this service. And actually, I see here, she distributed 108 books in this marathon. Exactly. So, on place 40 with 62.25 book points, Advaita Simha Prabhu. Okay, he's right now in the kitchen. He's cooking right now. He will come up. He's an old Sankirtan devotee, actually. Older in one sense. Many years ago, he was on book distribution. He was brahmachari. Now he's a grihastha, and he has a YouTube channel where he explains to people how to do pranayama and become more conscious and come into the harmony with the universe. And tries to introduce some Bhagavad Gita podcast, and is doing very nice things. But still is very inspired to go out, and this is what I appreciate a lot when devotees, after their book distribution, they have so many other things to do, but still go out and feel some obligation to do that. So, yes, we were at you. It was your turn. So, Advaita Simha Prabhu, okay.
Jai
Or isn't it, like for a brahmachari, it's normal to go on book distribution. If you don't go out, you're in Maya. You cannot not do it. It's like, what are you doing? Wasting time, spacing out, not distributing books. But as a grihastha, you're glorified for like one book. Oh, great! Everyone's out on the street. But in one sense, it's true because nobody expects it from a grihastha anymore. He can do so many other things, but if they go out, it's actually very nice. Even though they don't distribute so much, but to show their loyalty. On place 37 with 77.75 book points, Madhira Devidasi. Haribol. From Vienna. I saw her scores where she was distributing, mainly in Vienna, as I saw, different train stations, and one place she distributed also on Karlsplatz, if I remember rightly. It's a very famous place in Austria because there all the drug smuggling is happening. Karlsplatz, all the junkies are there. It's a very famous train station. And I saw that she was there also. On place 36 with 78.25 book points, Bhaktin Mariana from Simhachalam. Yeah, Mataji is originally from Greece, and now she got inspired to do book distribution from Simhachalam itself. So they went out from here, and she kind of organized when to go, where to go. She had the books, and she was very serious about it, and we are very happy that she took this service. So it means not only those on traveling can distribute books, also from the temple it can be managed, even from here, from Simhachalam. The other temples like Cologne or Berlin, when you're in the middle of the city, it's not so difficult. But from here, it's not so easy to get to somewhere. So, and they went out two times a week, right? 2 times a week she went out on Wednesday and Saturday to Passau mainly, no? So in Passau everyone knows us. The Passau is but still it works to some degree. So, place 35 with 80 book points, Sanjay Prabhu. Okay. So he's now also living here in Simhachalam. He's mainly on the altar doing service as a puchari, but is very inspired, very loved by the community for his sincerity and for his steadiness. So he also went out. So then place 32 with 114.5 book points, Bhakta Luis. Maybe Veda Sara, you want to say something?
Yeah. So Bhakta Luis is a very interesting personality. I met at my godbrother's place, Chaitanya Prabhu, and he was doing there with him together some construction work at his place. And he asked, he's such a nice person, and he's a beginner in Krishna consciousness, and he has a very good heart. You should take him on Sankirtan. And then we made a book seminar in Heidelberg, And then Louis Prabhu came immediately, so we connected at this place and we did 1 week together, very intense experience with book distribution. Every day we went out with a big group and it was a very, very lovely exchange, and we were we had a very great group process together and established a good relationship. And he also has a van and he is traveling also in Germany. He helps a preaching center in Gießen very regularly. He goes there, makes kirtan. He's a very good kirtanier. And one Ratha Yatra. How many books you distributed there?
I think my main score
Yeah.
was like 72 or so in Amsterdam.
72 books in Amsterdam.
Haribol!
Please bless him that he can increase his service more and more with us, and that we have a very good future together.
Nice.
Thank you,
great.
Prabhu.
So we don't have to focus only on those whom we can make devotees, but those who we can make Sankirtan devotees. Huh? Right, that's nice. So on place 31, with 125 book points, Nandimukhi Devidasi. Haribol! So Nandimukhi, okay, not here. She's the younger sister of Narahari, and this marathon she was also very inspired and distributed some Bhagavad Gita she sent out on Gita Chayanti. Very, very fired up devotee actually. So, okay, I don't know. Bis hierher, was heißt das hier? Aber Simhacha und Devotees vor Ort. Okay, some notes here. On place 29, from Munich with 156.25 book points, Bhaktin Irina. Haribol. Not here. So, place 27, 196.5 book points, Rajachan Prabhu from Austria. Haribol. He was here, but he became sick 1 or 2 days ago. He had to go home. And he's managing a small preaching center in Pottenstein, like a really small place. It's even smaller than Jandelsbrunn, you know. It's such a small place, but they have their flat there. And they registered there as a Verein now, official address, as a temple or meeting place. And they were inspired for book distribution. And their focus are Austrians. Because in Vienna there is a temple, but they are mainly Russians and some Indians, but Austrians, not so much, no? In Vienna, right? In Vienna temple. So they want to focus on Austrians, and they develop some small congregation right now. But it's not so easy, you know. It's not so easy. I don't know, Austrians or I don't know. Oh, huh? Yeah, Moon is also Austrian. Huh? Sometimes, rarely. So, and on place 26, with 203 book points, Damodar Prasad Prabhu from Zurich. Haribol! So, Vedasara, I need a microphone here for Shikshashtakam Prabhu. So, Damodar Prasad Prabhu is the temple president from Zurich, and Prabhu will tell something about him.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he sends his regards and all greetings to the devotees here. His dandavats, and Damodar Prasad we mainly distributed from the temple. I always called it the Python tactic. He was just waiting for somebody to come. But then he gave out a few Bhagavatam sets also, and he did really nicely also in inspiring all devotees. And of course, he's doing a great service in facilitating book distribution in Switzerland. And so we expect to increase more and more also in the coming years. And we're very, very grateful to Damodar Prasad. Damodar Prasad ki
Jai. So on place 24, you can. Bhakta Robin, Haribol! Our best soccer player on the ground. So on place 24, with 299.2 book points, Bhaktin Yamuna from Zurich. Oh.
Yes, Yamuna Mataji, she is doing many services in Zurich. She's also one of our main preachers in the university. We have a wonderful university program, and Mataji has been going to the universities for 4 years, since the beginning that we started this project. But then also she got more and more involved with books, and she's really gifted actually to speak to people, preach to people, and also she's most often the first contact of the new people coming to the temple, especially Matajis, and she's doing a great service in that field. And also she's managing our book storage, which is difficult service because of my messy self and also other devotees who sometimes make some mistakes when counting books. So we're very, very grateful for all that she does. And we hope... also one thing is that we have these Sankirtan Saturdays in Switzerland where we go out every Saturday and distribute books together with the congregation. And Mataji has also been part of that. And during the marathon, she was heading that project up and keeping it alive. And yeah, thank you very much to Yamuna Mataji. Yamuna Mataji ki
Jai! So, Veda, I just wonder, are these devotees really here? All these devotees here now? Because you marked them, all them, but because it will keep on going like...
I mean, for all of them I have presents,
okay.
so I can give to the people.
Okay. Because I don't... Okay, on place 23 with 315 book points, Amrita Nrisimchi Devidasi. Haribo! Yes? Oh, yeah, okay. You're here. Okay, good. I just read everyone. I don't doubt the list. On place 22 with 358.5 book points, Ochaswini Radha Devidasi. From Berlin. On place 21 with 370 book points, Manu Prabhu from Zurich.
Can you say again, Prabhu, how many books?
317 book points and books and 370 book points.
So Manu Prabhu, he's actually working full-time and also doing an apprenticeship as a farmer, and he's going to school. So on top of that...
Okay, so now I read one of these sheets here. With 78 books and 348 book points, Gaur Mohan Prabhu. Haribo! So, he's... No, Bhagavatam sets. Yeah, Gaur Mohan Prabhu is distributing online. So that's very convenient. You can stay in Simhachalam with your family and children, and books almost distribute themselves. So, and he distributes. Actually, these are that what makes the points is these are Bhagavatam sets, right? It's like 4 Bhagavatam sets and a couple of other books. And then I have here with 100 Maha books to his clients, Tribanga Prabhu. Haribo! So, he's here, okay. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, right, you forgot. Yeah. So Krishna. Yeah, that gets mended. So, then with 6 Bhagavatam sets, Tapas Prabhu, Haribo! Of course, these scores are not for Germany. It's not that I usurped them now.
German language.
Oh, these were German sets?
No.
Oh, I thought then we can take the scores. No, okay.
But the Nordic language is a German branch.
Okay.
Germanisch.
Nice. Thank you, Prabhu.
And it was not online.
No.
And it was not planned. And it was shared by my wife, some or other. It's another austerity. You, instead of going in the street, you take time to cultivate people. They get trust, and you can sell them myself.
Haribo! And I also mentioned with 156 Maha books, Mahabhavi Prabhu. Haribol. That's good. See, Baba. And what?
Last year, this year actually, or was it last year? Anyways, this year we went to Norway, went to Bergen. This is northeast Norway, and we came sometime in August, and they said, "You just missed the summer." There was 2 weeks of summer. We missed it for 3 days. You know, there was 2 weeks of summer. These 2 weeks is sunny. Otherwise, it's rain throughout the year. Yeah, over 300 days rains. So it's a very, but the place is very beautiful, and the people are, you know, nice. Very also very, how do you say, difficult to smile. I don't know, difficult to. And Mahabhavi Prabhu gloriously goes alone. We were just talking about this. Imagine no support. You know, I mean, of course, he has a small temple now. They bought this building in an old town. No smiles. But he goes out alone, and he comes back alone. You know, we come and we say, "How did you do, Prabhu?" And nobody's, you know, so it's a very difficult. It's an amazing service that he's doing, actually, and he's doing quite a lot of books. Yeah, and he's a very, very dedicated devotee, and above all, he's a very, very humble devotee, which I feel very embarrassed always. I was like, oh my God, such a humble devotee. So many years. I think he joined like 1 year before me or something. You joined 1990, 91? You know, so it's a very senior devotee, so many years of dedication, and it's all glories to Mahabhavi Prabhu.
Haribol! Hare Krishna. So we continue on place 20 with 418.5 book points. Udavananda Prabhu from Munich. Haribol! Unfortunately, also not here. He's an Indian devotee who is more or less, he's the right hand of the temple president of Danakili. They are in Munich and doing lots of service, organizing the temple, and also distributing books. Then place number 18 with 615.25 book points, Advaita Gaura Hari Prabhu. So maybe Veda Sara wants to say something because he was there distributing with him in the marathon. Yeah.
Yes, so Advaita Gaura Hari Prabhu is a very special devotee. So he's coming from Ukraine. And when he came to Germany, he couldn't even distribute one book the whole day. It was very hard and tough for him. And after a time, he just wanted to do it because he found some taste in Ukraine. He became better and better. And yeah, he's like a Maharati. Like he distributed hundreds of books. And at some point, because he never was a brahmachari, he always was with his wife when they started to come into the Krishna consciousness movement. So his wife took care, but when they decided to have children, he couldn't continue really book distribution full time, and he founded a taxi corporation. And last year, when we had this book course in Heidelberg, then we met him the first time, and he was so nice, so favorable. He gave so much personal support, many nice advices. He was all the time with us directly on the street. And he brought this new, before I was only at one spot alone, and I was fearing when there was another devotee because, maybe we talked to the same person again. And he took that away from us. We were 10 devotees at one spot, and it was enough for everyone. It was a complete new, different experience. It was very magical. And he's so kind. Daruka Prabhu and myself, we managed that we come to his area where he is living, because he's very bound, because his children are small and he has his taxi corporation. But for 1 week, he was every day with us, like from 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock until 6, 7 in the evening. All the time he was with his clients, managing something, and then he was distributing again. He was constantly distributing around 50 books, and Maha big books, and it was just so nice and so uplifting his association, and he is a very good example that it's always possible to distribute books even when you are very entangled with family life and business. Advaita Gauda Hari Prabhu ki!
Jai. On place number 17 with 626 book points, Uttama Shloka Prabhu from Zurich. Haribo.
Yeah, so Uttama Shloka Prabhu, I don't know if many of you know him, but he's been around since the 80s, late 80s, I think. He's a disciple of His Holiness Tama Krishna Maharaj. And just this, before the marathon, he told me, I told him, Prabhu, you're so humble, you're doing everything for us. You know, he's ordering all the books, he's managing all the books, this and that. And he just said, this was the instruction of my spiritual master, serve the Sankirtan devotees. And for the past 30 years, he's just been doing that all the time. And he's such a humble and nice devotee. So we're really, really grateful to have him. And yeah, all glories to Uttama Shloka Prabhu.
Haribo. On place 16 with 648 book points, Kripa Sindhu Prabhu from Austria. Haribo. So, unfortunately, he's not here. Well, I don't know. So, most of you know Kripa Sindhu Prabhu. He's a very empowered Sankirtan devotee, but because of his, I think, disease, he got some, how's it called in English? Diabetes, yeah, intense diabetes, so it's not so easy for him to be so long on the street. Place 15 with 682 book points, Subal Gopal Prabhu. Haribo! From Simhachalam. So, Subal, Muni will tell you more about him. He's now also our brahmachari ashram leader, which he does very responsibly and very sincerely. He's a very sincere brahmachari also, very loyal, and he is always keeping etiquette. And he's, even though he was not out last year so much because of managing the ashram and dealing with all those who come and go, bhakta, no bhakta, possible bhakta with his problem, this and that, you know how it is. And but still was out on the marathon with Munindra Gan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I would like to say a few words to Subal Gopal Prabhu. It was actually, we was traveling together in one van together, and we, quite some years we traveled together, but also now. Subal Gopal Prabhu was coming, and then immediately Nisimhati followed. It was very nice with him to travel. I can speak only really good words about him, nothing bad. It was an amazing marathon for me. It was my most harmonious marathon. He was super humble. He was super. He had an amazing service attitude to do everything. And next to it, he had a yatra to fulfill for every day, and he was super convinced to do it every day. His yatra. I mean, some few days he don't get it, but on the other days he did more. Also.
His yatra was what?
I think 40 books or
40 books every day.
40, so yeah.
It is 1,103 books.
Yeah, and actually that was actually 1,000 books altogether.
He wanted to see 1,000 books.
And one day even he distributed, I think, only 2 books or something like this. He had a how to say, a very hard time, and the weather was also very heavy. It was very windy and in Innsbruck, but he still kept going on, and also he had another rata. He wanted to do the 100 books, like you told, and that was an interesting story. I because many days we was 2 days in a city, and I told him focus on these days where we are first day in one city, because then it's open and we don't drive. You can do so long you can. And then he focused and tried. It don't worked out. But then one day I think we was 2 days in Salzburg, and the first day he was long outside. He was also in the morning outside, in the afternoon, and I was in the van, prepared everything for the evening prasad, everything, and then immediately he came. I think it's 8 o'clock or something like this, or a little bit earlier, and I asked him, and how was it? How many books? And he told me 75. I said, 75? What are you doing here? Go out and distribute 100. Come on, you finish now. Come on, this is so close. Come do it. No, I'm completely destroyed. I'm completely tired and hungry. And then we took prasadam, and I told him, let's go out together. I go with you and I distribute for you. I help you that we catch together the 100 for you. I was more inspired than he to catch the. Come on, we need to do the 100. And then he told, but it's not necessary. Only when you like. And then he gets fire. And then he said, come on, let's go out. We need to go out. We need to catch the 100. And then we went out, and I was completely over enthusiastic. And he told me, come on, Munindra, I need to distribute the books, not you. and then I asked him, should I go back? And he said, yeah, please go back. And I do myself. And I said, okay. I went back, and I waited to him, and I think in 11 something he was coming back. And it was okay. And then, 101 books.
Haribo! 11 at night.
And even sorry, it's very long, but something after 11 he came back, and then another thing, and then he was over the score, over 1,000, and that he was in Linz, and I told him, super, it would be nice when you can catch the 1,100 mark. And then he was again convinced and again focused on the number, and he did it. He did over it.
Yeah,
and the last day he was also till 9 o'clock outside. He was really determined. I was very, very, very touched by it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Subal. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. So, on place number 14 with 760 book points, Bhaktin Heidi from Simhachalam. Haribo. So, she is our new Sankirtan Mataji here from Simhachalam. She was on traveling Sankirtan with Krishna Bhumi, who is a very experienced Sankirtan lady. And she wanted to become, actually, I heard that she wants to do something good for the world. So she wanted to become a policewoman. But I think she changed her mind. So this is the real welfare activity. So you can really help people. But yeah, so we are grateful that she's here and so inspired, and wish her all the best for many, many years of empowered book distribution. Haribo. So, Okay, they pack their books like this, like presents on the Christmas market. Only stack distribution. On place number 12. Okay, this is with 931.6 book points, Ananda Krishna Das.
Hare Krishna. So it's very nice to see how Nanda Krishna was distributing, because he's using his YouTube channel to it. He has how many followers? 12,000 followers, so that's nice. Haribo! And you can imagine how many people listening into his live stream. Like 100 people are watching.
Yeah, like this.
And then he made a few live streams during the marathon, and he promoted the books. And during one, you did like 200 or 300 books.
Yeah, something.
So that's pretty cool. Like, we have a live stream, 100 people watching this with 300 books in 2-3 hours. So it's quite effective. So it was really nice to see how inspired and how dedicated focus he is to still distribute books using the means that he has. And yeah, may many be inspired to follow in his footsteps. Haribo!
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad because I was not on the street, not one book on the street. It was just online, so...
Lazy.
And I just heard one Mataji, actually Krishna Bhumi, in her... They had like a promotion video before the marathon, and every devotee was asked, what is your goal? And she said, I want to come under the first 8 Sankirtan devotees, like in the ranking. And I said, I hope I will not be before her, to kick her out of the list with just, 2 videos, And she's working 1 month there on the street. But anyway, it was not happening like this. She is 1 place before me, so good. Happy for her. But yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and it's quite oriented towards Krishna consciousness, and I'm teaching and explaining there. I have an online shop, And I just made one video, and I had a very special set for them, let's say like this, with 8 books. And normally this set sells on my shop for like 100 euros or something, or like 120, I don't know, like regular shop prices. But for this I made like Sankirtan prices, like almost like street prices. Yeah, not like it was a double BBT price, which is very unusual for my shop, because normally a Gita costs 25 euros in the shop. And then I said, today, special day, there's marathon, this whole set, normally 100 euros or something, only for this and that price, you know, like 35 euros or something, which is like double BBT, you know. And so many people ordered it, and like just like this. And the next week I said, okay, normally this Bhagavatam set has this price, and then I sold a couple of Bhagavatam sets, and like two, 3 videos, something like this, and this was my result then. Yeah. So on place 11 with 996.4 book points, Krishna Bhumi Devidasi. Haribo. So as I said, she is before me. That's good. And I know her a long time. She is the wife of Rajachan Prabhu, whom I know since many, many years. And she is a wonderful, sincere devotee, Sankirtan lady. She's so inspired to distribute books. Really, it's amazing how inspired she is. And was traveling with Heidi, because Rajachan and Krishna Bhumi, they have like a Wohnmobil. It's like not a Sankirtan van, it's like a regular Wohnmobil. And they were traveling together. And you want to say something about her? Some experience, something? Maybe you.
So it was actually a really nice experience to go out with her. She was really always looking after me, and what I find really interesting about her is that she's really distributing books really sincerely. She really wants to reach the people, and always when she's distributing a book to like an 80-year-old lady, she's like, yes, her life is saved, and she got Krishna before she is passing away. And so she's not doing it for any book points, or I don't know, she's really doing it for the people, and this is really inspiring to me. Krishna Bhumi Mataji Ki Jai!
On place number 10 with 1,498.5 book points, Danakeli Devidasi from Munich. Haribo! And she distributes 888 books. So of course she is temple president of one of the temples. We have more temples in Munich, and she since many years on book distribution, very inspired, managing the temple, being out there, and those who know her, you know she's like a lioness, lion lady, you know, so much power. Old Bavarian lady, actually. No, don't say old, not old, but older, but like Bavarian natured heart. So on place number 9, Nitya Seva Devidasi was 1,608 books. And 1,512.5 book points.
Yeah, I guess many of you were also surprised when Nitya Seva appeared on the lists and did so nicely. We were very happy to have her. She came from Slovenia. Actually, she's from India, but she lived in Slovenia and served there under her Guru Maharaj. And she just came to Switzerland and really inspired everybody to do more books. It's really nice. And even in this marathon also, that she had to fight against many difficulties. One of them is that she lost her voice. Imagine as a Sankirtan devotee, you're out there and you cannot speak. So for a few days she was struggling. I mean, actually like 5-6 days, I guess. So quite long. But still she did amazing. Also she had to see some police station from inside and things like that, you know, that happened. But still she did amazing. And so, yeah, we thank her very much. And also from my side, you know, usually I'm the only one doing full time in Switzerland. So it was really nice to have this competition. And even though, you know, she could do way more, she just cannot carry so many books. Otherwise, she would do way more than me. And so, yeah. Yeah, many days over 100. And, you know, if you ask her about Slovenia, she did many more books there. So she could do so much more. But, yeah, it's really inspiring to have somebody in the yatra to compete. So, Nitya Seva Ki Jai.
Only, how to say, a real Sankirtan devotee is are only those who saw police stations from inside. Or if you haven't seen police station from inside, what's wrong with you? Everyone has to experience that. So on place number 7 with 995 books and 2,114.5 book points, Taruka Prabhu from Simhachalam. Haribol, Haribol. Yes, so I think Vedasara, you tell something about Taruka. Of course, he's our brahmachari here, disciple of Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. Very serious, I hope he will have an important role to play here. As you know, it's very rare to get some young men to become brahmachari, so we are very happy that he's so convinced and serious. And he was traveling with Veda.
Yes, so we were traveling together and we know each other now for quite some time. So we started traveling together to festivals in the summer. And it was a very nice experience with him, and I'm very grateful for him because without him I couldn't have done it. And it's always a very interesting mixture, his personality of being very sincere and serious, but on the other hand, a very, very good friend and very jolly and funny in a way, like almost completely detached from all this serious, we are the soul, we have to get out of here, Brahminical stuff. But on the other hand, also very serious. So it's very refreshing to be with him, uplifting, and I get reminded that I have to be more strict and more sincere myself, and that is really good. And we had very good moments when we were laughing so much about things that happened on the street, like very crazy things happened. One time there was like a very crazy man insulting us all the time, and we wanted to send him away. He didn't go, and then he was, at the end of the day, he came behind us, and we asked him, hey, what you gonna do, and why are you chasing us? And then he said so crazy things to rip our head off and stuff, and then we called the police and all that. So we went to many crazy things together, but it was always light, and we found a good solution. We never argued at all, and thank you very much for your association.
Haribo! Very nice. On place 6 with 2,270 books. Oh, yeah, 11 books more. Wow. So 2,270 books, which makes 2,201.25 book points. Shikshashtaka Prabhu from Zurich, Switzerland. Haribo! Haribo! Yes. It's an amazing result. Of course, he has whole Switzerland for himself. That's very nice. It's always nice to have a country for yourself. Especially Switzerland, huh? Yeah, they are just,
so
invaders.
What to speak about Shikshashakam Prabhu, we joined together 2017 and did also first time then the marathon and came for the Sankirtan festival. And I remember the German devotees, I think Ananda Krishna Prabhu, he asked us, how many books did you distribute? And we said, we don't know, So maybe 100 or 200. And so now 2024, Shikshashakam Prabhu distributed over 2,000 books. And on the last day of the marathon, on 23rd or 22nd, 1st, I was together with him in St. Gallen, and it was like snowing like anything. And he was very calm, very sattvic, and taking his time. And then at one time he said, yeah, today I will break my record. And then he broke his record, 119 books.
Haribo!
And what I see, he was so calm this day. There's so much more possible. So let's see what is possible in the future. And also his determination to serve his Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Shriram Swami.
he wants really to please him, and what pleases him the most is to do Sankirtan. And what he also is getting, he's getting a lot of Lakshmi. And when I say a lot, it's a lot. So he's saying this person gave me 100 and this 200, and it's like just they're giving so much. So Shiksha Prabhu, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful to see that Switzerland has again, and yeah, always when there are devotees in Switzerland, they're always very sattvic, peaceful, very, very good devotees. Huh? So we hope that this yatra will develop nicely, that you keep being an example, inspire them, and that it comes to its old glories, back to its old glories. Would be very nice. Yeah, that's. I think that will change something. Yeah. Yeah. Is this bad? Is this bad or is this good? What is it? You want more? We can, Go to Switzerland. Okay, anyway. So on place number 5 with 1,529 books and 2,472.25 book points, Vedasar Prabhu! Haribo! Haribo! So, I think Vedasar Prabhu is not just important for Simhachalam in regards to book distribution, but for the whole Germany. He's helping also in the Sankirtan education, giving Sankirtan seminars. He's very inspired, and he's also very flexible. He's searching always for new ways how to do the service. He's organizing also the Weekend Warrior program from Simhachalam. When he's here after the traveling, he organizes that they all go out, do some Harinam book distribution in Passau. They are running a preaching center in Linz, which is also very nice, a flat which he bought because he inherited some money. And then he asked his guru, at that time Kadamakana Maharaj, what shall he do with the money? And he bought a flat in Linz for preaching, the preaching center there. So he's very, very surrendered to the mission, and we are grateful that he's here and keeps on doing that and becoming empowered, distributing more books, and making more Sankirtan devotees. So, Hare Krishna, maybe some, Daruka, you want to mention something? You have some interesting...
So, what impresses me about Vedasara is his level of surrender. This is how faith is characterized by surrender, and he's one of the most surrendered devotees I know, and this is impressive.
Thank you. Thank you. Vedasar Prabhu, okay. And thanks to him, all of us get this wonderful pulleys, sweaters. He organized that. Let's get some presents for the Sankirtan devotees.
Hari. Yeah, what's very nice about Vedasara Prabhu is that he's very creative and never tired to do some extra service. Like some devotees, they like to do their quota service and then you relax, but he always does something extra. Like he had this t-shirt project, he has this project, that project. He only doesn't have the idea, but he actually does it. And then inspires others, like he has the Community Sankirtan Festival he started and he's regularly doing them, and then the community is going out here in Simhachalam distributing books. So it's something very nice that he does his projects, he's innovative and he's responsible. He doesn't just do it and then afterwards everything is dirty, but he does it very responsibly, very clean. So it's a nice person to take care of the German Sankirtan. Hope you can inspire more to go out and distribute many more books for many more years.
Haribo! So on place number 4 now. Lilamrita, yes.
One word, because I was distributing with Daruka Prabhu and Vedasar Prabhu. We were distributing it in summer, hoping this year we also will be doing this at the festivals, psychedelic festivals. So I know that for me, for example, it's maybe I'm also something like these people. Yes, fitting, very good. And I can say he is very, very inspiring person. He has this inspiration from Kadamakana Maharaj, or maybe it was before, I don't know. But he can really inspire the devotees. He can really inspire the people in the street. Yes, he is doing it very, sincere. He's a very, very sincere devotee, and that's why, for me, he's very inspiring. And I'm thankful to him for the inspiration I've got at these festivals from Daruka, Prabhu Dean that time, and Vedasar Prabhuji. And I'm not forgetting it. It's in me, yes, because it's coming really from the heart.
How many books did you do during the festivals?
It will be announced.
Okay.
During the festivals?
I don't. Let's keep on going. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Lilamrita. Thank you, Lilamrita. Okay. So, Haribol. Okay, so place number 4 with 1,280 books and 2,686.05 book points. Munindra Gan Prabhu from Simhachalam. Haribol! Haribol. So, I was actually very surprised because Muni told me, oh, I'm now a little bit old, I'm a little bit sick, I will go out a little bit, participate a little bit, and I was really amazed by his result. And he is definitely one who can reach the heart of all these Arabic-speaking people, you know. So this is why there are so many book points. Of course, we know they get special points and this and that, but still, we can discuss about it, whatever, we can see it from this or that angle, but really to be able to approach them, to speak with them, it's not so easy. I really wouldn't be so much my field. So, and he likes them. He tells me, no, I like them, really, I like them. They're so nice, so cultured, very nice people. So he's not doing it only for book points, but really because he likes to distribute books to them. And yeah, we can just hope that this mission will somehow fructify to bring Krishna consciousness to this more or less impossible field. Right? So Munindra Gan Prabhu, okay. So now we come to the top 3 book distributors. Oh yeah,
If I can, yeah.
Yes, please.
So Munindra Gan Prabhu is doing service here in Simhachalam and Sankirtan for 12 years now. And actually, I came here like 5 years ago, and there was practically no other brahmachari than himself in Saffron. So it was really crumbling, the whole ashram, and he built it up. He cultivated me, and then he met Vedasara Prabhu even on the street, cultivated him, and also Bhakta Björn. And he's just a great inspiration for everybody. And I thank him very much for his association, otherwise I would probably not be in Krishna conscious anymore. So I'm very, very grateful for him and that he's here. And this marathon, he even served me more than I could serve him, and that was very embarrassing for me because he was like 2 or 3 hours out on the street and still distributing so many books and cooking and cleaning the van and doing everything by himself. It was really great, and yes, thank you very much, Munindra Gan Prabhu. Munindra Gan Prabhu ki jai.
I also want to speak some words about Munindra Gan Prabhu. So without him, I wouldn't be here. When I was praying to the Lord the first time that he sends me someone that I get to know him, he sent me Munindra Gan Prabhu.
Haribol.
And he gave me his contact number, and I called him and I asked him, hey, can I visit you? I need spiritual association. I want to live in a spiritual community. And he invited me to this place. He was the person who took care of me. With him I was traveling the first 1.5 years, very close in a van, like a nutshell. He is always saying it's like a jail, and you face everything and everything comes up. And he had so much tolerance, and he took so much care. He was listening to all of my bullshit mind and giving so much nice advice. And I'm so grateful for you, Prabhu. Thank you still for your guidance, for your friendship, for your generosity in service. Yeah, he's taking so nice personal care, like almost almost no one I know. Yeah, like he's if someone joins the community, he's really in anxiety. How can we create the best circumstances for that person, that he stays, that he can develop? He puts a lot of blood, sweat and tears in every person. And thank you. Thank you.
Haribol! So, place number 3 with 1,861 books and 2,753 book points. Lilamrita Devi Dasi. Haribo! Yeah, Lilamrita she's definitely a very, very empowered and special personality. My god sister, we have the same spiritual master. And she was in Cologne in the community, in the temple, and doing some service, this or that. But some or other, she found inspiration to go on book distribution. And this was the service which she could do best, and where she was the happiest, and everyone else was the happiest with her also. And since then, and since a couple of years or many years, she goes out like every day and distributes so many books all the time, every day. Yes, that's what I mean. So many years. Yes, couple is a flexible term. Huh? Yes, and yeah, amazing. Third place, Lilamrita. Amazing.
Someone else has to say something to you. You want to say something about yourself?
Yeah, give her the mic.
Yes, because I'm traveling with a trolley, and this year I have new trolley, 74 liters, and I'm very thankful. What I wanted really to say, very thankful to the devotees who accepted me, who gave me the shelter to sleep, to eat, to be inspired. That is devotee family from Aachen, and my daughter also helped me because I was distributing in the surroundings of Mainz, Darmstadt, Maastricht, etc. And then mostly family devotee from Karlsruhe. And this was done by the arrangement of Advaita Gaura Hari. He helped me very much to find a place where I can sleep, where I can stay, where I can eat. And they were taking care of me just like I'm a child. Yes. So what do you want to eat next day? How can I pack it in the plastic or in the aluminium foil? So without these devotees, it would have never been. That's why it's 50-50 success. I'm very thankful to them. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. As you said, I remember we were in Cologne once as Sankirtan devotees, and Mataji came to us and said, please give me the blessings that I become Sankirtan devotee. And it's just like a elderly senior person, very senior person asking to become Sankirtan devotee. You're very young, like 20. And I thought like, yeah, of course we'll pray, you know. But nobody expected that she would become such a powerful, and you cannot not stop her, you know. You cannot tell her stay in the temple, just do some service. No, she needs to go out and distribute books, and she distributes a lot of books. And so she's getting so much mercy. All glories to her. Amazing. Haribo.
Yeah, as I said, she's not just going out in marathon, but like all the year, right? All the time, every day. All. No. Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, follow me as a shadow. So now, place number 2.
Can I also say something to Lilamrita?
Of course.
Thank you. Yeah, so Lilamrita Mataji, I have to say, is not the easiest time to be together when I remember. So we had a lot of argues and stresses and discussions and heavy moments, but it was like we always had this thing in common, that we want to distribute the mercy and that we want to do something together. And she is always very understanding, and it's amazing how she in her old age is so determined and is so flexible. Like she has no van and she had no opportunity to jump in a Sankirtan party, so she managed to send her books to different places. Then she moved there, then she was going back and forth with the train, then it was raining, she had only one trolley, and it was like a whole struggle itself, only this thing, and then she distributed so oftentimes over 100 books. So it's very amazing, not only her results, but also her deepness. Like, she's not at all surfacely motivated. She's very, very much knowing what she does, and she cares about every person that doesn't take a book. She's almost like aggrieved when they don't take, and she's very personal with them. And she was so grateful when we were doing this festival preaching. That really touched my heart, what we could experience there. And just because of her determination as well, we had such an amazing time that inspires me also till today to keep on going. So thank you very much, Lilamrita Mataji.
Okay, but now place number 2 with 1,589 books and 2,947.5 book points. Achita Gaurangi Devi Dasevan, Harinam Sankirtan Mandir, München City. Haribo! Yeah, Mataji is also distributing since many years, not couple of years, I don't say the wrong word, many years. And probably Paramatma Krishna Prabhu can tell us something about your book distribution. Yeah, 2,947, almost 3,000.
Hare Krishna, ich werde sprechen Deutsch.
Okay.
Du kannst übersetzen.
Okay.
Also, Achita Gaurangi Mataji, es ist ernsthafte Devotee.
So she's very serious devotee.
Also wir sehen an Resultaten einfach, was sie schafft einfach.
You can see in the result what she can do.
Ist das gleiche wie Lilamrita Mataji.
It's like with Lilamrita Mataji.
Muss selber einfach organisieren, ihre Bücher, selber Route organisieren, selber fahren.
She had to also organize herself the whole trip and to drive and bring the books here and there. She had
Jeden Tag ist gefahren von zu Hause irgendwo in eine Stadt.
Every time from at home she went to some place here and there.
Und wir sehen einfach, normalerweise keine normale Frau kann das machen.
No normal woman can do that.
Aber es gibt ernsthafte Frauen, wie das Matajis wir eigentlich schaffen. Und das ist gute Beispiel einfach Lilamrita und Achita Gaurangi wirklich, wie sagt man in Deutsch, einfach Hut ab von so einer Entschlossenheit.
We respect very much this determination.
Also wir wissen, dass Achita Gaurangi hat geführt, die Sankirtan-Gruppe und Harinam in Nürnberg paar Jahre, und jetzt ist sie in München umgestiegen als Sankirtan Management.
Okay. So before she was managing one place in Germany, in Nürnberg, and now she switched to Munich and is doing there the Sankirtan and also Sankirtan coordination.
Und wir haben schon ungefähr 5 Devote, sie kultiviert, und
she's already cultivating 5 devotees.
Und haben auch mitgemacht, diesen Marathon.
Who were also participating in the marathon.
Also ich kann nur sagen einfach, dass ich verstehe nicht, wie kann man einfach eine Mataji so eine Resultaten bekommen.
So I really cannot understand how a Mataji can do such
Vedasar Prabhu war ein
She
großer
beat
Kampf
Munindra
zwischen
and
euch.
Vedasar.
Also kann man sagen, als Sankirtan-Devotees fährt man von Stadt zu Stadt, ja, normal. Hat man einen Parkplatz, hat man schön Prasadam.
Normally you drive in a van from city to city of your parking place and your van and everything.
Aber wenn du selber einfach von zu Hause musst du kochen, fahren, finden Platz, verteilen, wieder nach Hause oder bei jemandem bleiben, das ist nicht so einfach. Also Achita Gaurangi Mataji ki Jai.
Jai.
So.
Okay, good. So now we come to the greatest of greatest surprises. This is so exciting. We are wondering, since the whole marathon, who will win the marathon? We're wondering who won the marathon. Nobody knows. Nobody expected. How could it be like that? With 1,212 Maha books, 254 big books, 149 medium books, and 644 small books, which makes 4,313 points, 2,259 books. Paramatma Krishna Prabhu Ki Jai. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yes. As I said in a little sarcastic way, it was not a surprise, of course. I don't know when will come the day, but anyway, Paramatma deserves all the respect and all the honor, and he's not slowing down. He's not being merciful. Yes, I'll let someone else win or something. You know, you have to earn it. You know, the new Sankirtan devotees have to earn it in a fair fight. And try your best, but he will crush you anyways. So Paramatma is like unbeatable force of book distribution. Das hier, das ist Marathon-Pokal. Das ist die Kiste, ja, das ist der Marathon-Pokal. This is the marathon how to say, trophy. This is the trophy, marathon trophy, which Haribo! Haribo! Yes. So, in German you say Wanderpokal, no, a trophy which wanders always to the new winner, but in that case it's a steady, very steady trophy, you know, Nishta, fixed. And yeah, Paramatma, of course, is a wonderful Sankirtan devotee, wonderful devotee, super sincere. And what can we say? We can speak many hours about his wonderful personality. Mit wem bist du getravelt, diesen Marathon? Ah, okay. He was traveling with one devotee from Moscow, so he's not on the list. Huh? Er ist nie auf der Liste oder so. Kennen wir gar nicht. Huh? Ein Geheimnis, ja. Okay, Paramatma Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much for a great service. Again, and again. Täglich grüßt das Murmeltier. Kennt ihr das?
Okay, ich möchte auch ein paar Worte sagen.
Ja.
Du übersetzt.
Oh, ich übersetze.
Paramatma Krishna Prabhu ist sehr bescheiden.
He is very humble,
spricht
meek,
nie von sich,
never
stellt
speaks
sich
about
nie ins
himself,
Zentrum, erzählt nie was von
never
sich
puts
dabei.
himself in the center,
Dabei leistet er ganz vieles.
but he is doing so many things.
Viele wissen wahrscheinlich, dass er jährlich Kirtana Mela veranstaltet.
Every year he
Seit
does a
über 10
Kirtan
Jahren.
Mela, organizing that.
Ist ehemaliger Tempelvizepräsident von ISKCON München für
Was Vice President of Munich Temple.
In diesem Jahr, im Juni, hat er ein neues Verein gegründet.
He opened his own temple in Munich.
ISKCON München City, Harinam Sankirtan Mandir.
Harinam Sankirtan Mandir, it's a new temple in Munich.
Wie man aus dem Namen hört, geht es um ganz viel Sankirtan, um ganz viel Harinam.
As you hear from the name of the temple, it's all about Sankirtan, it's a lot about book distribution.
Übersetzt bitte ein bisschen wörtlich.
Okay.
Außerdem ist er verantwortlich für die Schülerfamilie seines Gurus.
And he's responsible for the God family of his spiritual master.
Es sind nicht wenige und jedes Jahr, über 10 Jahre, veranstaltet er das europäische Retreat von Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj. Zu diesem Retreat kommen ganz viele Diksha, Shiksha, Schüler und ganz viele andere Devotees aus ganz Europa.
And he is organizing the annual festival of his spiritual master, where many devotees come and aspiring disciples and disciples of His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Maharaj.
From whole Europe.
From the whole Europe. Yeah, from the whole Europe.
Dieses Jahr 2024 war kein einfaches Jahr für ihn. Er hat Arm gebrochen, ganz schlimm.
This year was not easy year. He broke his arm, a very bad injury he had.
Ja, das war im Juli und er hat 8-stündige Operation gehabt hinter sich.
It was in July and he had an 8-hour operation. It was very difficult.
Aber ganz kurze Zeit danach, als er noch die Schiene auf dem Arm hatte, hat er schon versucht zu spielen und zu singen, weil ist ein super Kirtanier.
But he had still had his how to say, bandage, plaster, but his Schiene, plaster. Tried to do some Kirtan because he's a very good Kirtan singer.
Und dieses Marathon war auch sicherlich nicht einfach für ihn, weil nicht alle seine Finger an der linken Hand spürt er und auch es war ganz schwierig, sich im Kalten aufzuhalten auf die längere Zeit.
And also this marathon was not easy because he couldn't feel all the fingers in this one hand and it was very difficult to stay in the cold for a longer time.
Aber nichtsdestotrotz hat er das geschafft und wieder der erste Platz und wieder die meisten Bücher.
And but still he managed to make the first place and also most books. It was not just most points but also most books.
Und das Wichtigste, er lächelt immer, man sieht ihn immer mit dem Lächeln.
And the most important is always smiling. You always see him with a smile.
Und er ist einfach nur ein großes Vorbild für uns und eine riesige Inspiration.
So he's
Vielen Dank.
A big inspiration for us and a great example every day. Thank you. Haribo. Okay, thank you so much, Paramatma Krishna Prabhu. Okay. Good. So thank you. I will read now the result for the whole yatra. In this marathon, I will read from Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. Austria distributed 2,065 books for 2,063 book points. Switzerland 5,182 books and 5,521 book points. And in Germany there were distributed 18,547 books and 27,998.1 book points. Haribo. And now I was requested also to read the first places for the yearly book distribution because we have also this trophy. I will make it as quick as possible. Wir haben Zeit, okay. I will make it as slow as possible. No, okay. Okay, I will read just the first 10. I would be on 11, but anyway, then I don't know. Yeah, but still. Okay, so first 10 during the year. Place 10, Shikshashtaka Prabhu with 3,049 book points. On place 9, Uttama Shloka with 3,150.5 book points. On place 8 with 3,238 book points, Achita Gaurangi Devidasi. With 3,274 book points, Bhakta Björn. 3,894 book points on place 6, Kripa Sindhu Prabhu. With 4,560 book points on place 5, Daruka Prabhu. On place 4 with 5,048 book points, Munindragana. Place 3 with 5,052 books and 6,325 book points, Lilamrita Devidasi. On place 2 with 4,814 books and 8,746 book points, Paramatma Krishna Prabhu. And on place 1 with 7,172 books, 9,339 book points, Vedasar Prabhu. And he gets the trophy, yeah. So, something, Haribo. Haribo, 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 Haribo. Gauranga. Very nice. Yeah, so this is also very important. The distribution throughout the whole year, who distributes most books, so wonderful.
Almost 10,000, huh?
Almost 10,000, yeah.
Yeah, it was almost 9,000.
Yeah, 9,700.
Yeah, book points.
Okay. So during the whole year, they were distributed in Austria, 6,187 book points. In Switzerland, 11,390.7 book points. And Germany, 69,797 book points. 75,599 books. Haribo! Hare Krishna. So, thank you very much. All glories to all the Sankirtan devotees, and we wish them a wonderful year now, 2025, to increase in scores and everything, and we will meet next year for the same ceremony. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. A quick note, I think it is amazing because this Sankirtan festival we did all together in German-speaking area, we did 35,000 book points, which is the best since 8 years, 6 years. I just checked, the last 4 years certainly. So it's we did 10,000 more than last year. So all glories to all the endeavors of many devotees like Shri Shastaka came, Lilamrita Mataji, Vedasara, Munindra. Everybody distributed very nicely this year. It was very inspiring as a former Sankirtan devotee to look daily the scores, wow, they did 100, they did 100, and everybody was so inspired. And also the whole year we almost did 100,000. Always remember Mangalananda said 1 year we will do 100,000 again. And we have not done it yet, but maybe next year. We can endeavor everybody together to break the 100,000 record. That would be cool. And I think it's something amazing to see that Sankirtan is flourishing. It's growing. It's happening. So let's make it happen more and more again.
Haribo.
Haribo.
So maybe our senior devotees, Manida Prabhu and Anna Kudundubi Prabhu, you want to say some concluding words? Please.
I mean, here we are at the core of the Srila Prabhupada's mission. And what struck me most, I was in this temple room in quite a few Sankirtan meetings and marathon meetings. What actually is for me the real marathon is how long these lists with the names are. Previously, many books were distributed and amazing results, individually spoken. But what is for me actually in a long term most inspiring, that the Sankirtan culture is maintained. Prabhupada said very clearly, I can show you a letter, I want every member of this movement to know the art of book distribution. It's a heavy statement. Nowadays book distribution is spread out into the congregational fields. What I do when I travel, I try to convince even people who never distributed a book that they can try. And I think the real power is to make the Sankirtan list longer and longer and longer. You know, the more names involved, from a small child distributing one book, yeah, I can imagine 500 children distributing one book each. Well, that's 500 books. You know, this kind of Sankirtan lists, for me, looking in the back in the past, are most inspiring because they are so long. So many devotees took part. This means we are actually spreading Krishna consciousness.
I just feel very honored to be here among you. You are a family of young, everyone is young here, nobody's old. And it's very inspiring to see this cooperation. Actually, what Mataji said, you know, yes, okay, I distribute books, but it's because, you know, these people gave me shelter. So it's always a teamwork. Of course, like, you know, these books are not distributed by us. It's Krishna who's distributing these books, but we get the credit. Nevertheless, you know, we are helped to some extent, you know, somebody is driving, somebody is cooking, somebody is taking care, somebody is giving inspiration with their results. So it's a teamwork. And as long as this teamwork will go on, then Sankirtan will flourish. Like Manidhara said, you know, if you're individually want to become number one, this is okay, but it's better if we are inspiring and helping also the others, like in the spiritual world. Like it was said, in these days that everyone wants to, maybe this morning was read, anyway, I don't remember. I don't have good memory. Anyway, so everyone is helping each other, the other to do something better for Krishna. And he also wants to do something better. But, there is this spirit of cooperation that is doing the real thing. So thank you very much for your endeavor in this field. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sankirtan. Haribol.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
So another thanks to Mahajan Prabhu for making the gifts for the Sankirtan devotees. Paramatma Krishna Prabhu gave us the inspiration to do something, and thank you for that. It was such a great. Hare Krishna Mahajan Prabhu, the devotees want to say thank you. Ja, vielen Dank Mahajan Prabhu. Danke, dass du das so toll gemacht hast für uns.
Ja, gerne. Freue mich, dass ihr zufrieden seid.
Jai. Danke sehr. Hare Krishna.
Was macht ihr gerade?
Oh, wir sind gerade fertig mit dem Score-Reading.
Okay, sind alle da, oder?
Ja.
Okay, Haribol! Viel Spaß!
Haribol! Yeah, and also I had the idea to make these book bags. You also received, many of you, with the BBT logo on it. This is a creation from my mother, and she spent many hours, and she was in great joy to participate in making presents. So please pray for her that she becomes a devotee as soon as possible in this life. She is a devotee. Ilona Mataji ki! Okay. Yo, thank you for all of you that you came, and I hope you take a lot of the inspiration of the festival into your personal next year, 2025. And I hope we all see each other to many nice occasions in the next year, that we all keep inspired, that we all inspire us to go on and distribute, and are also well in our personal spiritual life. And please, let's unite together for the next Sankirtan festival. We are just about to discuss when it will happen, but please visit us again. Hare Krishna! Jai! Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. So now we have half an hour until lunch prasadam. So you have time for yourself, for recreation. Please, when you go, make the temple room clean, that we can roll out the mats for distributing the lunch prasadam. Hare Krishna.
This is something we don't have. We cannot have.